Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kim, and I don't think cauliflower gets the credit it deserves. I think some people kind of think it's just a white, boring vegetable, but personally I think it's delicious. I use it all the time, and we're going to talk about different ways I've used it this week in cooking, and different ways I do other times, and the nutrition benefits, and just all around cauliflower, because I love this vegetable. So first off, I do think in the last few years that it has been getting a little bit more credit because people have realized that you can substitute it for other things. One of them being pizza crust. I really enjoy, I buy cauliflower pizza, that's just the brand name that I buy at the store, and I really enjoy it. My family loves regular pizza and I make homemade pizza for them, but I prefer not to eat the crust, so a lot of times I'll make the cauliflower pizza for myself. And actually, even some of my kids have tried it and they enjoy it too, so that's something I didn't make this past week, but I do make quite often, and it's delicious. This week I tried mashed cauliflower, sort of. I'll show you. I should be using an immersion blender, but the only one I have is used for soap, so I don't want to use it on this. And my blender is dirty right now, so I'm just going with the masher. And I think it's working okay. And I think it kind of turned out like riced cauliflower, but that's okay. It still tasted all right. And actually, I used it the next day in this next dish that I'll show you, a cauliflower casserole. And that turned out pretty delicious, like a cheesy cauliflower, but a little more creamy with that rice mashed cauliflower in there. It was really good. I also tried roasted cauliflower, which I make all the time, and of course it's delicious. And I did start something new this week and fermented some. I have before now only fermented a couple things, so I'm excited to try this and see how it tastes. For these, I've already cut up my cauliflower, put them in this jar. You want it not too far up to the top, about an inch down at least. And I've got some water in here. This is maybe 2 cups, a little less. So to ferment, I've got pickling salt here, and it's 1 teaspoon of pickling salt per cup of water. And yes, I'm guesstimating here. That looks about right. And stir that into here. And this is the brine. I got this recipe and many others that I use from this book. It's Mason Tops Fermenting Guide and Recipe Book. This came in with my Mason Tops Fermenting Tops. It comes with the little tops here and the puck that goes in there. It all comes together, and it's a nice little kit. I bought it a little over a year ago. I've used it a few times for sauerkraut and a few other things, and it works out good. Alright, so you dissolve that and pour it just to the top of your cauliflower or whatever vegetable you are fermenting. You put your weight on top, and that holds it down under the water so that no food comes up above the water. And I don't know, I might have gotten that a little too full. I wonder if I can shove that down in there a little bit more. There we go. Then you put your top on, then screw your lid on, and that's it. And then you wait. And the book says for this recipe that has cauliflower in it. It's not just cauliflower, but this says 3 to 4 weeks. Put in a dark place to ferment for 3 to 4 weeks, and then we'll take off the top and put it in the fridge and try it. That's all there is to fermenting. Pretty easy. And this year is the first time I have planted cauliflower. I am hoping it grows. I am not the best gardener, but I try. I plant a ton of stuff, and if half of what I plant grows, then I'm happy. It's kind of my take on it. So I have planted cauliflower twice this spring now. First time we had very cold temps and very windy days, and it just, 2 days after I planted it, it was gone. So, kind of sad. But then I planted a second round, and I do think I have some of that still growing, so I'll show you that now. All right, the health benefits of cauliflower. Full of fiber, I think most of us know that, but also it has 77% of your daily recommended value of vitamin C. I am just so astonished at how many of these vegetables have such high vitamin C values. It's something that I actually, this spring with everything going on, I've been taking vitamin C, and I realize now that I'm probably getting a lot of it because eating all these vegetables, you're filling your diet with all these good nutrients, and it's nice to learn about how much they all have and how good they really are for you. 1 cup of cauliflower only has 25 calories, so if you're trying to lose weight, which I always am, if I would stay away from sugar, I wouldn't have to worry about it. But anyway, that's a different subject. It also has vitamin K, B6, potassium, magnesium, manganese, choline. Some of these things I'm not even 100% sure what they do, but I know they're really good for you and you want them in your diet. And so cauliflower is just a delicious vegetable that I think we all need to incorporate more of in our diet. And it may be white and plain because my family thinks it's kind of boring. They don't eat a whole lot of it, but I love it. And I keep fixing it for them and hoping they'll eat more and more. It's kind of what I do with all vegetables. You keep making it and keep making the kids try one bite at a time. That's all I do, and eventually, as they grow older, they like the vegetables more. I know even my 14-year-old, there's some vegetables he used to never eat any of. I would, like I say, force them to eat one bite, one little pea, one piece of corn every time I make it. And eventually now, he eats most vegetables. He may not still enjoy all of them, but he will eat them in meals, no problem, knowing that they're good for him. So I encourage y'all that if your kids don't like it, if your family doesn't like it, keep making it. Encourage them to try one little bite, and eventually they'll get to where they either enjoy it or at least enjoy a little bit more diverse array of vegetables, that is. So thanks for watching today, friends. I hope you'll like, subscribe, and continue to join us in this joy-filled life. Thanks. Bye.